Gym goers of Reddit, what is something, protocol, etiquette, tips, etc., that New Year resolution-ers should know about the gym? Re-rack your weights. Don't leave your weights on the bar. After you are finished, return the weights. Remember that before you can get into heaven you have to do a single squat under all the weight you left racked like a D***ed head. People may ask you how many sets you have left, etc. They're not being rude. They're just trying to plan their workout around you. They're not rushing you, or, if they are, you're not obligated to rush unless you've been camping for a long time. If equipment is limited and somebody is lifting a similar amount of weight as you can ask to work in with them. Basically, taking turns using the equipment while they're using it. If feasible, it's nice and expedient. Best advice I received for the insecure. Do you have a hobby? Do you get excited when you see someone is interested in that hobby? Do you like to talk about your hobby and share information about it with people who know less than you? Or even a small amount of pride seeing someone new to your hobby? So you see that really swole dude that intimidates you so much? This is his hobby. He's probably super stoked about it. Edit. This may not necessarily mean go up and talk to everyone at the gym, but definitely that people probably aren't as mean and unapproachable as you may think. Standard rules still apply. Don't just walk up to someone with headphones on or shoulder tap someone mid-lift. Exactly. I am a musician and love when I see a new person playing an instrument. Yeah, that clarinet sounds like a dying cat right now, but we all start somewhere. Same at the gym. Girl, I would love if you asked me how to figure out the buttons on the stair climber machine. No need to feel embarrassed for not knowing because a couple years ago I was in the same spot, and so was the girl that helped me out when I had to ask back then. Plus the stair stepper in my gym has the same amount of random buttons as a spaceship it seems. One thing. If you are unsure how to do an exercise correctly, for the love of God ask. Most people are friendly and will help. This goes for a lot of things. Instead of posting inane rambling on Reddit about how the guy has been hogging the bench for 45 minutes, ask him if you can work in. Ramble online if he refuses. If you need a piece of equipment, ask the guy how long he needs it for, because prompting him will let him know to tell you when it's free and hopefully stopping someone else from jumping in and snatching it when he's done. If you need a spot, ask someone nearby. It's stupid to risk an injury when someone nearby can quickly lend a hand. And more to this, a spotter ideally only needs to take like 20 pounds off the bar for you to finish a lift. The girls nearby can handle that, so don't be afraid to ask literally anyone. They don't need to be muscle monsters to help you rep a bench. The gym is a personal space for a lot of people, but you're still sharing it. So talk to people if you need something. It is definitely nice to be able to ask, but specifically if you're afraid of talking to other people, it's more than okay to take a minute or two to Google it. I've been going to the gym consistently for a few years now and I used bands for the first time and really needed to take a minute to Google how the heck to set up properly. Also, if you're working a specific muscle group while lifting, please make sure you're primarily working that muscle group. If you're doing a flat dumbbell press and you go too deep, you end up going past working your pectoral muscles into your shoulders. This is exactly how when you go too heavy you will tear your pecs and fuck your rotator cuff. Try your best to engage the proper muscles per exercise. Met my workout buddy this way. Gigantic Viking looking dude. He was the biggest dude in the gym and I wanted him to spot me. Said he had been going to the gym for like 4 months and nobody had ever talked to him, lol. Now we are Hans and Franz style swole mates. As someone who's fairly weak and avoids the squat rack / bench press like the plague, I want to ask someone from the gym to spot me so badly. There's tons of people I see regularly. I see them all talking, I know they're friendly. But asking a stranger to spot you is terrifying. When people ask me to spot them, I am honored. To me it is the same as them saying, "Hey, you look strong. Can you come make sure I don't drop this thing on my chest and crush myself?" Not asking for a spot is a misguided pride thing imo. I see some bigger guys in my gym who never ask for spots, but they struggle under heavy weight just like the rest of us. They are going to have a much harder time progressing past those final plateaus than the rest of us since they can't go to failure, or find out what their true training max is by going for a true max. I am this guy. I swear people change sidewalk sides to avoid me. I hate it. I've been a gym rat for my whole life. Yes. I'm bald as Mr. Clean. Yes. Tattooed sleeves on both arms. Yes, I will help you bench, squat, W/E no matter the weight or your fitness level. It's fun for me to share my hobby of, almost now, 20 years. Hello fellow iron brother. Ever since I had kids I can only sneak out of the house when they are sound asleep, so I am usually there the last hour before closing. Only a select few of us getting our workouts in. It's pretty lonely. But I remind myself that I am there to work out. So is everyone else. So we do not speak. Gentle nod. Small waves. Keep working towards our goals separate but together. Right. And since that dude is squatting half the plates, he probably knows a thing or two, and this isn't just a maintenance thing or hobby for him. It's a big passion, so he probably loves talking about it and helping people. So go ask that guy for advice, befriend him, and you'll have a gym buddy for life. Ignore the guy in weightlifting gloves using the leg press when he offers advice. Edit. Okay, this apparently is a sore spot for some people, pun intended. I personally don't like gloves or calluses. Do yourself a favor and grab a $2 foot scrubber and use that to keep your hands smooth. My no gloves stereotype is BC they, IMO, are not safe. Just like bar pads, braces, and lifting straps. They all have their purpose and uses, but that's another argument and it's just my opinion. I know a friend of mine who hates the calluses on his hands from all the lifting he does. It's something he loves because he was fat as a kid and worked hard to fix it and get healthy. One dude once made fun of his weightlifting gloves and now he never ever wears them even though he'd like to in order to avoid the calluses.